Hello everyone, this is Gary, and thank you for your time being here. And we are HORNG Electric Co. Limited, and I will going to introduce about our company, about switchgear products to you. Okay, first I will introduce about the milestone and organization, and also our business divisions. We are divided into three parts. One is switchgear, the second is busbar, and the electrical engineering. This is the milestone of our company. We are established in 1987, and our annual sales revenue reached 20 million USD after 20 years. And we moved to our new factory until 2012, and we started to establish the overseas distributors since 2014. And currently, we have Malaysia and Thailand. And also after the year, we distribute a lot of Euro brands in order to enhance our switchgear ability. So there will be like the IME, Phonics, Casico, and also we have another distributor in Vietnam. It is Technical. Yeah, and afterwards, we are going to cooperate with Myanmar, with Takamura. Yeah, it is our goal to reach and expand the markets in Myanmar. Okay, and this is the organizations about our company. From switchgear, busbar electrical engineering, we have sales, production, quality control, and I'm currently based in the switchgear divisions. And we have a local in-house TUF certificate IEC lab. Yeah, and this is the switchgear parts that we have. Okay, for switchgear types that we can supply medium voltage and low voltage, and also the motor control center. And for the specifications that you can see that we can manufacture below 600 voltage and up to 36 kV, and 50 and 60 Hz are available for us. The rated ampere would be range from 630 up to 3150, and the copper bus bar current is from 630 up to 6300. And this is the scope that we manufacture by our bus bar switchgear. This is the case that we did in Taiwan. It is the Taipei World Trade Center, and it is for 24 kV. And we follow the Taiwan CNS standards, but we can also be available for IEC 62271-200, and also the IP protection that we can manufacture up to 4x. And also, in order to comply with international standards, that we send our switchgear panels uh, to China, Xigao, and it is doing the IS-24 AC high voltage metal enclosure switchgear. So in here, that you can see, the rated voltage will be 24 kV, and the current have the two types. One is 630, and the other is 1250. And also the Hertz is 60, but it can be available for 50 also. And also in here that we pass the cabinet we manufacture is according to the PN standards, which is have a high strength for the cabinet when short circuit or other accident happens. And also we follow the LSC2B for the continuous operates for failure category. Okay, so for the IC case introduction, that the case here, it is what we can manufacture. It is have the high strength aluminum zinc alloy coated steel sheet. This one is that we use the one piece mantle that it can bend and then to complete this cabinet. So it is not using the welding, but also but use the screw and then tighten and then use the rivet to do the connection. Yeah, so in here that we can enhance the cabinet strength, and also for the bending point that we use the infracted 2 volts, so that it can double the cabinet thickness to endure high strength. And also we developed a upright aluminum heater, which can make the cabinet ventilation much better. And also in here you can see there's an individual chamber. For example, like here is a meter room, and this is a VCB room, and then this is a maintenance room. And also for the cabinets that we all support the standard size components. And also because this one is aluminum zinc alloy, so it is reduced coating, which causes the environment pollution. And for the cabinet size, that it can support more compact up to 800 millimeter to 1000 millimeter are available, so it can reduce the space usage. So our panels is your best choice. Okay, and the case advantage that it have the pressure reef on the top, so increase the safety and heat rising. And also we have the perfect room design to separate each chamber. And also for the special contact box that we generally use the 615 to 3150 amperes. And the main busbar horizontal mountain with insulator support, short circuit prevention, excellent heat dissipation. And also we accompany with our new cloud monitoring system that it can give you the instant alarming and remote control. So for the busbar parts that we can also support with special design according to different standard parts, and also the operators can be easily to do the assembly. Okay, in here it is the enclosure structure. In here that you can see, this is the breaker room, and in the back it is the main busbar connection, and also at the bottom is this cable room. And meter room will be on the top front. Maintenance room is at the bottom of the front. And here it is the front panel, back panel, meter room, copper busbar. Okay, in here that you can see we have the cabinet types. This is an example of the disconnected switch. So in here you can see that there's a VCB here, and then when in here that we can manufacture up to the automatic one, so it can be out and in automatically by using a remote control. And for the drawing that we will mark the sizes so that the customer can confirm when they when they place the order, after they place the order. And the second one is the main VCB. So in here that we have the PT unit so that it can also be pulled in, and then there's a CB ring here, and in the back it is a busbar connection. And this is one also for the VCB. Okay, so these are the standard design that will be completed by our designing department. Yeah, if you have any special requirement, we can also manufacture according to your needs. Okay, next one would be the physical appearance. It is an industrial appearance design, clean and tidy. Okay, first the CTPT alignment, that we separate the cable with the components so that it can have the power transmission more stable, and it can prevent any malfunction happens, and then it will interfere about the component. Okay, and this one is for the cable runs line going. This line design is because like wireless temperature monitoring, or like the heat upright components, that it can be closely to the wire, so that it can easily to mount and then install for the operator. So this is a control line direction that we go from here, and then from the top to bottom, yeah, and then from external to internal. And the next one would be the space heater. That in here that we invented for the upright heater, so that it can be installed with the fan on the front, so it can expel and to make the humidity of the cabinet going down. And here that we put there's a cable trunk, so it can be separate from the components from the components. Yes. And the next one would be the reliable accidental operation system. This one we have the interlock function here, and then auxiliary switch, and also the front panel interlock. Okay, this one is because when you want to operate and then do the maintenance, that you have to put the earthing switch first, and then the interlock can be released so that the operators can enter in and to do the maintenance. Okay, here it is how it goes. Okay, this is the back door. So when you place the earthing switch close, and then for the back down door, it will unlock. Okay, and then you have to press our button to release the second interlock part, so the back up door can open. So this is in order to make sure that all the electricity is power off by placing the earthing switch. So this is the second comprehensive interlock protection for the maintenance people. Okay, next one would be like profession cabinet manufacturer. So in here that you can see we put the rivet on each case cabinet. So this one can be more available and also shorten the maintenance time. And also in here that you can just place and then the rivet will be going. And it doesn't need the screw to tighten it up. Okay, so this is a cabinet interior busbar. So in here from the left photo, it is the flat horizon design, and also we can place the insulation tubes. Yeah, and every kind of bendings like flat bending, horizontal bending, or torsion bending, it's all available for us to manufacture, because we have the busbar department to design and also have a lot of machines to do the fabrication. Okay, next one would be the low voltage standards. We follow the IEC 61439-1 and 2 and the IP protection class 4X, 4A, and 45. So each unit is a individual model, so it can be placing out and then replace very easily. And for example, like this one, it can sustain 63 ampere, and for this one, for units, it can sustain 125, and this is the 1, 2. It can be sustained to 220, 250, and from the left, the lower down one will be the 400, and the rest will be 630 ampere. And these are the two ACB and also auxiliary ACB. Okay, next one would be our customer types. Due to the past 30 years experience in HORNG, that we are engaged in different kind of area such as Taiwan power, ICT industry, infrastructure, construction, hospital, school, communication, transportation, military. Besides of this, that we also have a huge base of the clients which uses our panels. So we have confidence that we can supply a good quality and a more reliable switchgear for you. Next one would be the certificates that we obtain. Okay, in here first we have the top certificate IEC lab, and this lab is will be renewed every 3 years, and the newly certificate will be up to 2019. And in our laboratory, that we can support dielectric test, temperature rise test, lightning impulse voltage test, and also some switches of board panel operation. So after this kind of examination, that we can release the report for the customer to ensure that our quality is past the quality control. And the next one would be that we deliver our panels to Xi'an. It is in China, because they are follow the IEC. They are best IEC ILAC league. Yeah, and the next one would be the CNS standards. It would be using in Taiwan. Okay, these are the IEC standards switchgear photos. The left is the medium voltage that we have the incoming DS, main VCB, feeder VCB, and the right one will be the low voltage, main ACB, feeder ACB, feeder MCC. Okay, the advantage. From our production procedures, that we have the designing team, which can do the design by AutoCAD, and then after the design, we will deliver the draft to the customer for the confirmation. And then after it is confirmed and signed back, we will proceed the production. Our on-site engineer will do the wiring assembling and also the components confirmation. And after that, our quality control person will do the dielectric test, impulse test, temperature test, and the other necessary test process. And finally, some customer will come and visit to the inspection, but not, and we will still do and then give them the in-house test report, and then it will be the last process of delivery by the container, yeah, to the Keelung ports in Taiwan. Okay, next one will be the new smart eye panel that we just newly released that you can download from Google App or App Store. We call it is the iPanel. If you want to search from the App Store, that you can type HYEC. This is our company logo. That you can search this app icon. Okay, this Power Cloud smart iPanel, it is a company with industrial 4.0 because we can detect all the voltage, current, like effective power, apparent power, reactive power, power factor, electricity consumption, three-phase harmonic, this kind of basic electricity functions. And also, we can have the wireless monitoring device, which can detect the breaker temperature, copper busbar temperature, and also we can monitoring the relay status if it is on or off. Especially for some customer, they will be focused on the capacitor. We can also count for the closing time and the degradation detection. And also for some other the switch gears on and off for VCB, DS, PT trolley, yeah, and also close in or trip information can be available from our apps. So in here, like you can see, this is a login page. And then after login, you can select which part do you want. For example, like you want to select the power meter, so you can see the electricity functions. And also you can see the effective power monitor, so it will have the diagram that you can see which part of the location it is. And for the online monitoring, because you can also setting the trigger points. For example, if you set if it is 0.383 for power factor, then it will pop up the alarming signal. And also we provide the HMI human machine interface from the switchgear panel, so that you can use this to install in front of the switchgear panel to do the monitoring about the temperature. Okay, this is the second one about the capacitor capacity, so that in here you can also check this one is what we invented for automatic power factor regulators. You can check the online capacity, how many times does it close, and the efficiency, how many percentage does the capacitor remain. And also, because capacitor will accompany with a reactor, in here, that you can also detect SR temperature. From how many SR you have, then we can detect the different temperature. So these are the main function about how do we have, yeah. And also we can set the online and also some warming signal that it can tell us. Okay, next one would be the structure about the IoT structure. Here, That this is a medium voltage switchgear and low voltage switchgear. So go up that we have the power meter, protective relay, wireless temperature device, VCB. Okay, so originally, if you don't have the RS485, that we have one is RS485 I/O module that you can connect this and then through this module to transmit the information to the cloud box. But if you don't, if you have the RS485, such as our power meter, we support RS485, you can connect with the cloud box directly. For the cloud box, that we can insert the cable internet, or you can have the Wi-Fi sharing to this cloud box. Then it can transmit the data to the cloud that where we store, and then it can transmit it to the your cell phone. And because we have the FTP server in Singapore, so that you can use this cloud for once payment. It will be for sustained for 5 years. Okay, last one would be the performance. Like we did some projects to Bangladesh, such as NR Group. This is a textile industry, and they use the 415 voltage. And then at the bottom, they have the horizontal stack that we use this in-house to make sure the levelation. And the second one would be the England AVR panel, and this one is using in the petroleum company, and this is a support for ACB1, ACB2, ACB3, and these are the cover busbar that we manufacture and then to mount several different parts, yeah, from RST and N phases. And next one we then deliver to Genia Hotel for 20 kV. Yeah, this is a case reference. And also the Taiwan Petroleum Company. It is a CPC Corporation refining factory. This one is for the MCC panels, and each unit is controlled for each one. So this is the serial of the petroleum MCC panel. Next one would be like Nangang exhibition hall. This is for also high voltage for 24 kV, and also we deliver to the steel industry in Thailand. It is a 3.5 height. Okay, we also do like electrification for railway transportation, and also the solar power. Because you know that when the solar power absorbs in, it will be the DC panel, and then we have to use the inverter to AC, and then there's a transformer upgrade the voltage to the 11.4 kV. So this is very popular about the renewable energy panels. Okay, so this is for the short brief introduction about our switchgear parts. Thank you for your time, and hope you can get more information. And any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. And our distributor Takamura will help us to assist you. Thank you.